Division of Health and Children's Authority signed a Memorandum of Understanding. The THA loses Zipline fraud case. Assistant Tourism Secretary confirms Tobago's participation in National Carnival, and TPP screens nominees for general elections. Good evening, I'm Patricia Nicholson Richards. Welcome to the Tobago Updates Television News for Friday, 7th February 2025. To our top story this evening. In an effort to provide the best possible services for children in need, the Children's Authority of Trinidad and Tobago, the Division of Health, Wellness and Social Protection, and the Tobago Regional Health Authority have signed a Memorandum of Understanding. The agreement outlines the guidelines and responsibilities of each organization when handling cases involving children. More in this report from Candice Jackson.
The Children's Authority, the TRHA, and the Division of Health, Wellness and Social Protection all provide support services for children in need. However, overlapping efforts sometimes leads to duplication, while gaps in services leave children without the necessary support. With this new MOU in place, Children's Authority CEO Sheldon Cyrus hopes that children in Tobago will now receive the best care.
What we are about to sign today will ensure that the three agencies work together, understand each other's role. There will be no duplication of efforts. Where one stops, the other begins.
According to Cyrus, if government services fail to get it right, the consequences for a child in need are too serious to ignore. However, reaching this point took over 2 years. Chairman of the TRHA board, Christian Moore, explains that the challenges stemmed from issues within the legislation that governs all three state agencies.
The legislation does not immediately dovetail with the legislation that directs us, and so that is why we have been 2+ years in getting here.
Now that they have more encouraged all public servants to use the MOU to guide their ability to give a child the best service possible.
The people who have the responsibility for implementing and actualizing this MOU must be sensitive to each other's realities and not use this document as a whip, but rather as a point of understanding and discussion, collaboration.
This was supported by Secretary of Health, Wellness and Social Protection, Dr. Faith Brebner.
And we needed to do it with purpose. We needed to ensure that we all understood our individual responsibilities. We needed to ensure that we all understood that everything that we do, every single decision that we make, every phone call that we accept or not, has the potential to change a child's life.
The signing of the MOU to streamline children's services between state agencies is the first of its kind in the country. Candice Jackson, Tobago Updates, Television News.
Well, the THA has suffered a legal setback as the High Court dismissed fraud claims against 2 businessmen involved in the failed Main Ridge Zipline project. The court ruled that the case had no realistic chance of success. Justice Karen Reed granted summary judgment in favor of Richard Graham and Darren Hurnick, who were accused of fraudulent misrepresentation in securing a contract to develop a canopy tow course. The judge found the allegations unsubstantiated and speculative, lifting the freeze on their assets. However, the case against OCT Enterprises Limited, the third defendant, will proceed. The project, valued at $531,610 was never completed, despite the THA paying some $416,900 upfront. Graham and Hurnick denied fraud, arguing the company was legitimate and blaming the THA for the project's failure. The judge ruled there was no evidence of deceit and dismissed the fraud claims against them. The Zipline case became a controversial topic during the 2021 THA elections. Well, during a press conference today hosted by the Division of Tourism, Culture, Antiquities and Transportation, Assistant Secretary Niall George confirmed that Tobago will indeed participate in the National Carnival festivities, announcing the return of signature events along with changes to the dates of some activities. Reporter Joshel Dan has the story.
Assistant Tourism Secretary Niall George announced that Tobago will be participating in the National Carnival activities with a budget of $5.8 million. He stated that Carnival celebrations on the island will begin on February 20th with the much-anticipated Inter-Department Personality and Calypso competition, which will be hosted at the parade grounds in Backland, and on Sunday, February 23rd, the National Medium Band Panorama Finals will take place.
We then move on to the 26th of February, where we head to the Sigray Complex for the Windward Afro Queen Show and the Calypso competition. Unfortunately, this event was not on the calendar last year. It has returned, and we are hoping that it returns with a bang.
On Thursday, February 27th, the judging of the Junior Kings, Queens and Individuals will take place at the Shore Park Complex, followed by the Windward Junior Extravaganza at the Sid Gray Complex on Friday, February 28th. He also announced a slight change to the Junior Parade of Bands due to logistical challenges arising from the presence of cruise ships on the island.
Due to the logistic issues, we had to make a change. So we'd have the Roxborough leg on Saturday the 1st of March, and on Sunday the 2nd of March, we would be at Scarborough.
George also announced the following schedule for Carnival events. On Carnival Monday, there will be Senior Juve, Traditional Mass, and Night Mass. On Carnival Tuesday, there will be Calder Hall Juve, Senior Parade of the Bands, Mud Mass, Pan on the Road, Senior King, Queen, Individual, and Calypso Monarch. Chairman of the Tobago Mass Band Leaders Association, Deanne McCrimmon, announced that registration is now open for all interested bands, with the deadline set for February 27th. She urges all entrants to complete the necessary details promptly to ensure a smooth and efficient registration process.
Registration for all bands interested in taking part in the various categories is now officially opened. The venue for registration is the Shore Park Cultural Complex inside of Tourism Department.
Joshel Dan, Tobago Updates, Television News.
We'll take a short break and come back with more. Stay tuned.
Love, soca, zest, and steam. Thursday, 13 February, the night before Valentine's Day. Fellas, come out with me. Ladies, you and your team to experience one of TNT's most requested artists, Young Brother.
She said, take it easy, I will do the work. You don't have to wind up
Young Brother live at Village Vibes Bar, Mason Hall.
I wanna wine on your bumper, I know you like steam.
Young Brother live for an uncut, up-close performance.
You make it jump and you make it jump.
Alongside DJ Hottie, Ish and Selector Father, MC Sticks, King Legal, Busy and DJ Fusion. Early bird tickets, 3 ladies on 1 ticket, $450. Single, $200. Available at Pablo's Supermarket Argyle, Royal Castle Outlet Scarborough, Ramabar, Joefield Junction, Mongrace, Crown Point Gas Station, and Village Vibes Bar. Call 750-6258 or 686-0898 for one night only. The King of Steam, Young Brother live, the night before Valentine at Village Vibes Bar, Mason Hall.
This is what I like to but no run.
Tobago Glass Supplies has been a leading name for over 37 years in the glass and aluminum market in Tobago. We provide an extensive range of high-quality, innovative aluminum and glass products for commercial and residential use. Competitive prices with superior and professional services by committed employees who are guided by rigid quality standards. Tobago Glass Supplies specializes in the manufacture and installation of glass and aluminum products
products that are essential to today's homeowners and the business environment. We are engaged in marketing, sales, and installation of a variety of products. These ranges from windows and doors to necessities such as mirrors for homes and vehicles, designed and manufactured in-house or imported.
It's a different type of thing down there. And we party till we drop down there. With a lot of pretty girls down there. Down in Tobago.
Coconut's Cafe, the buffet restaurant that specializes in all your tasty local dishes. For breakfast and for lunch. Breakfast includes coconut bake and sada roti, served with chokers, bull joil, and sausages in tomato sauce. Not forgetting beef and cheese pies, shepherd's pie, macaroni pie, and rice in various styles. Meat served in a variety of flavors, garden salads, and pasta salads. All this accompanied by fruit juices, coconut water, your choice of a great combination to appease your taste buds. So call us today to order, as we are here to accommodate your busy schedules or if you are having a cooking day off.
Thanks for staying with us. The Tobago People's Party has completed its candidate screening process for the Tobago East and West seats in the upcoming general elections. The interviews were held at the Shore Park Complex starting at 5:30 p.m. on Thursday and wrapping up close to 1 a.m. today. While the party is still deliberating on its final selections, reporter Candice Jackson has the details on how the process unfolded for the nominees.
Some arrived with music trucks and a band of supporters, while others with just a few loved ones, all vying for a chance to represent the TPP as candidates for the Tobago East and West seats. Tobago West only has 2 nominees, the first being Barry Nelson, who hopes to bring a stronger representation to key issues affecting Tobago.
Things like the Registrar General, things like the immigration, things like the Magistrate Court, things like the High Court.
The second nominee is Trevor James, the current Secretary of Infrastructure, Quarries and Urban Development, who has been vocal about Tobago's need for greater autonomy.
We see the Minister of Energy selling off blocks in Tobago in the middle of an election season, and there's absolutely a need for an equal share arrangement to be had between Tobago and Trinidad, and I think we will push for that to happen.
In Tobago East, 6 candidates are vying for a chance to represent the TPP, including former Assemblyman Max James, the brother of Trevor James.
It is better to have 2 brothers who built up the sterner stuff. No one knows who is going to win in Tobago West, and no one knows for real who's going to win in Tobago East, but at least one of them can win.
Max James faces strong contenders like former Divisional Fire Officer David Thomas.
I feel like an eagle, right? And I'm ready to soar and continue to affect this Tobago space in such a positive manner. And I have no doubt that I'll be granted the opportunity to so do.
Another Tobago East nominee is former Acting Commissioner of Police, William Nurse.
Tobago East had been kicked out of the glittering sunlight of life's true life for far too long, and they have been left standing in the piercing chill of an alpine November. It's time to bring them in from the cold.
The lone female candidate seeking approval from the Election Screening Committee is Party Chairman Ann Natasha Second. She has contested the Tobago East seat under the TOP in 2015, but was unsuccessful. However, this time she believes she stands a greater chance.
So, 2015, there was less diversity. We were at the point, I think there was a partnership at that point in time. Now it's an amalgamation of interests that are going against the PNM to bring down that stronghold in Trinidad.
Other nominees include William Nurse and Anselm Richards. All candidates have expressed their commitment to advancing Tobago's agenda for greater autonomy. While confident in their chances, they have also pledged to support the selected candidates on the campaign trail. Candice Jackson, Tobago Updates, Television News.
Staying with elections nominations, Unity of the People continues to accept nominations, not only for Tobago East and West seats, but for all 41 constituencies in Trinidad and Tobago. The party previously contested only the Tobago West seat in the 2015 and 2020 general elections, with political leader Nkosi Phillips. However, Phillips says that this time the party wants to give aspiring representatives a chance to run.
So far, we have some persons showing interest within the Trinidad space. And within the Tobago space, we do not have anyone for the Tobago East and West position, because even as the West position, I myself have opened the seat and opened the space for persons to contest me in the screening and to putting themselves up for Tobago East and West.
Phillips stated that the UTP aims to close nominations and screen candidates within the next few weeks, after which the party will announce its chosen representatives. In the meantime, the party is working on its manifesto, which Phillips announced is almost complete. You're watching the Tobago Updates television news. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Tobago Updates. More news after this.
Want to get better? Where to start? What kind of exercise to do? What to eat? How to get restful sleep? Need a doctor to search for root cause? Look no further. Come to Majuba Hill Lifestyle Center Foundation at our Wellness Center in Goodwood, or Food Hub in Darrow Springs, Scarborough, or Doctor's Office in Goodwood and Darrow Spring. Contact 49 Swift 4979 438.
When the game is on, you don't want to miss the best moments. With AMPLIA TV, you can enjoy our ultimate sports package and watch your favorite games on the go. Stay connected and informed with sports news, scores, and stats with AMPLIA's fastest internet speeds. Up to 1 GB fiber internet, you can stream riveting football action, cricket, NBA games, and much more. With AMPLIA, it's game on. Visit amplia.co.tt or call 800-4663. AMPLIA. Do more, live more.
Good morning, good morning, put a smile on your
As part of the head table at the Tobago Festivals Commission press conference earlier today, said one of the primary focuses of the police will be the Calder Hall Juve.
One of the major things this year is that we will be enforcing at time with them where they're supposed to leave at 5 p.m. and the police will be there to ensure that those trucks move off at 5 p.m.
He said this year's Carnival
Festival comes like ready or not, here we go. We will be leaving.
He said this year's Carnival festivities in Tobago will be held in a more condensed area.
The Carnival activities is basically from the Isle of Tobago sign and just that block around the Market Square, Gardenside Street. So the blockage would be from somewhere in the vicinity of Mount Mary and uptown. So we would have a smaller area to deal with.
Additionally, police officers will intensify efforts to address the presence of glass bottles during all Carnival festivities. He assured the public that the safety of citizens extend beyond the Carnival activities, encompassing the security of camps and visitors to the island.
We know that we have a cruise ship on Carnival Tuesday. The different districts would be taking charge of security in their districts beside what is happening for the Carnival. So police officers will be out there with the assistance of members of the Defense Force.
Now to this. Police have launched an investigation into the gruesome discovery of a decapitated body along the riverbank at Damian Bay, No. 1, Lower Blanchisseuse. According to police reports, officers responded to information received around 12:15 p.m. on February 6, 2025, and found the lifeless body of a man approximately 200 feet upstream from the bay. The deceased was found lying on his back with his hands bound behind him. His head had been severed and placed next to his body. The man, identified as Amando Kenneth of Sesame Street, Bethel, Tobago, was of African descent, medium built, approximately 5 feet 6 inches in height, with an afro hairstyle and dark brown complexion. He was wearing blue 3/4 jeans and was shirtless. Officers also noted tattoos on his body, including the phrase, quote, "Stay paranoid, trust no one," end quote, on his left abdomen, and the name Amando on his arm. Police reports indicate that Kenneth was known to law enforcement and frequented both the Santa Cruz and Tobago districts. He had a history of firearm, robbery, and narcotics offenses, and was wanted for recent murders in the Toko district. Investigators suspect the killing may be gang and drug-related. Authorities are continuing investigations into the incident. Our weather report is up next. Stay with us.
You can now get whatever you need whenever you need it anywhere in Tobago with Tobago. Your meals, medication, groceries, and shopping all delivered directly to you. No more hassle, no more stress. Get the Tobago app today on Google Play or Apple App Store.
That's TAPPOGO, and let us deliver to you.
Check our website at www.tapogo.app or call the experts at 494-TOGO and 484-4746. Tobago. Relax. We will get it to you. Tobago's at your service.
With Flow Business's new smart solutions, powered by super fast, reliable broadband, you'll feel like there are more versions of you working for you. From website design, development, and digital marketing to promote your business, 24/7 business class support to cloud solutions, security, and more. Multiply your growth today.
It's a different type of thing down there. And we party till we drop down there. With a lot of pretty girls down there. Down in Tobago.
Now for the weather outlook for the weekend from the TNT Met Office. Tonight, generally fair and cool apart from the odd brief shower. Temperatures will be around 24 degrees Celsius. Tomorrow, mainly hot and sunny despite the low chance of an odd shower. Initially fair night with a few showers after midnight can be expected. Daytime temperatures will reach 31 degrees Celsius while nighttime lows will be around 23 degrees Celsius. On Sunday, you can expect generally fair weather and at times breezy weather despite the likelihood of a few partly cloudy spells with mostly light passing showers. Seas will be moderate throughout the weekend with waves 2 to 2.5 meters in open waters and 1 to 1.5 meters in sheltered areas. And that's how we end this evening's newscast. Here's a recap of our headlines. The Division of Health and the Children's Authority sign an MOU. THA loses Zipline fraud case. Assistant Tourism Secretary confirms Tobago's participation in the National Carnival. And the TPP screens nominees for general elections. I'm Patricia Nicholson-Richards, thanking you so much for joining us and wishing you a great night and a great weekend.